Hello, good evening, everyone. Welcome to Core Solutions Group and our Business Optimization Live. I have a question for you. Have you ever felt bogged down by time consuming manual tasks for your business? Well, you're not alone. There's several of us that have felt that way, including ourselves. And today we're going to dive into the transformative world of automation and demonstrate how it can significantly enhance your operations. And we're also going to discuss how to pinpoint which processes to start with, and that'll be great for automation and introduce technologies that can facilitate this journey. So I'm Billy Welchman. I'm the CEO of Core Solutions, where we specialize in helping our clients do more with less. And joining me today is my business partner, Shane Welchman, and who's also our COO, and he has extensive experience in technology and process optimization. And he's going to help shed some light on some practical strategies you can utilize. Welcome, Jane.
Hi, Billy. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thanks for joining us this evening. So first off, let's talk about how automation can increase process efficiency. So I want you to imagine. I'm going to show you a picture real quick of this space. So you have on the left, you have piles of documents and, looks like there's a lot going on there versus the right where it's very systematized, streamlined, nice and clean looking. And so what we're going to be talking about this evening is transitioning from the mess on the left to the streamline of the right and how to use automate workflows and those type of things. So it's not only going to speed up your operation, but it's also going to help minimize errors, lead to more efficient and productive environment. And by integrating automation, companies have seen drastic improvements in processing times and output. Excuse me. And so, but you know what? How do you determine which processes are candidates for automation? Well, that's a key thing that you need to think about. And first, you want to make sure you are streamlining your current processes. You want to start out small and uh, streamline those small pieces and then build up from there. And one working with your team and uh, ensuring everything is uniform is key to this piece of it. And once you've streamlined everything, you can usually automate. And this is where we're going to come in this evening. So a couple different things to help to look for in your processes that you could potentially automate is repetitive, time-consuming tasks, tasks like data entry and schedules. So are just some examples. Jane, what are some other key indicators and examples of processes that can be automated?
So you hit the biggest one, and that's frequency and how it's always repeating tasks. But I want to bring to light that those should be streamlined,
Mm-hmm.
and the streamlined task is a very specific set of instructions that we can follow logically. So that's very important to caveat that. The next one would would be identifying processes that are not achieving what they should. The key performance indicators are the way we keep track of our process to see whether or not it's doing what it needs to do is what I'm referencing there. For example, if a process should only be taking an hour every day, but it's taking an hour and a half or it's taking two, those are the processes that might benefit from some automation.
Mm-hmm.
Another key factor would be is if a process affects multiple areas of your business. You get a bigger bang for your buck when the automation can happen in multiple areas. So we automate one thing and really reap the rewards everywhere.
Yeah, I love that snowball effect where you start over here and you notice it all the way over here. It's awesome. Oh, another question for you. So, when it comes to facilitating automation, I know there's a bunch of different technologies just at our fingertips. What are some that tools and whatnot do you recommend?
So I'm going to recommend some of the tools that we already have. Um, Now, I want to talk about one that we're probably already using automation in, uh, first off, and that's going to be our emails.
Mm-hmm.
So every email platform has a rule set, and for an out of office reply or something like that is a perfect example of what automation is. Because you removed yourself from the situation and let the computer automatically reply to whoever's sending you. It's event driven. Um, Another set of particular tools that I like are the ones that we can really put lists together and do several things. And that's going to be Google Sheets or Microsoft Excel. Those are very, very powerful and actually can be complemented with other applications as well.
Okay, great, great. Yeah, I know we talked about starting out small and taking those small steps and then moving on to the larger fields. So, can you provide more examples on some other tools and how to utilize them?
Well, yes, absolutely. Let's take the email example because we almost everybody has an email account. And let's say we want to automatically forward an email to to the finance department when it comes from Amazon. Um, so we could, because these email platforms have a wide variety of criteria and action sets that we can pick from. We can, your imagination really is the limit. Um, However, the automation, we have to be paying attention to the small things.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, for example, Amazon might send you 10, 10 emails that might have to go to finance, but what happens if they send one that doesn't? Well, you want to refine that criteria to search for key strings in the email, um, set of words that would indicate it is the email that you think it is, and send it on that way. Uh, let's do a combination. So let's say we are trying to produce a letter or um, invitations, something on a mass scale. This is where the Google Sheets or Microsoft Excel would come in. Say we have a list of our clients in Microsoft Excel, and we want to print out hundreds of thousands of invitations. We could easily do that using the combination of Microsoft Excel and Microsoft Word and mail merge to achieve that. So we would build the template one time for this invitation, and we'd have the Excel house the key data elements like name, address, the date of the event, what the event name is, so you can reuse it. Um, then we actually publish that, and it creates all of those documents for us. Could be one big, huge mass document, or it could be one document for every row in the Excel table.
Okay.
Um, Sorry.
No, you're good. Yeah. No, there's a
Another,
lot you can do that I didn't ever realize. So.
well, diving in a little deeper, if you start learning a little, uh, let's say we have 1,000 emails to do, to send today, and we don't have the money to use uh, Mailchimp or some other third party
Mhm.
to send them. We could use Excel to build, just like the the invitation we talked earlier. We could use Excel's field to build a hyperlink that could open up your email for you, already pull the email address, and customize subject line and message that you want to send to your clients, and make it a click the hyperlink to open up the email, and then one to send it. So drastically reducing your time, your
Mm-hmm.
involvement. Now, you might say, well, that's not really automation because it doesn't remove me from that. So the last piece that I want to talk about is the schedulers that come with our computer systems. Every major platform has one. The Mac has Automator. Microsoft Windows has Task Scheduler. Linux has the Cron tab. And there is where we can really reap the rewards and remove ourselves from from the management and the doer of those tasks. So you can set those to be event driven. That's more advanced, but a lot of them can be run every day, every hour, every minute, um, if if you needed to. But let's say, for example, we want something that is going to go out and look at a list of all of our clients and their birthdays because we want to send a birthday message to them. We could build that to check every day and open up an Excel file, go through, and this is where details matter. We definitely want to verify that date. We wouldn't want to send everybody on the list a happy birthday every day.
No.
And so it's very possible that you could do that, but not recommended. Um, so it recognize that, hey, it might be Jane's birthday today, and you could even throw in a birthday message on your Excel document to make it personable. But you remove yourself from it, the actual sending of it.
Okay, nice. So yeah, a lot of great features on your computer that you don't even realize you have. I know there's some of it that I didn't realize that we had. And then you'd mentioned as far as like the Excel and using hyperlink, and I think you mentioned something about coding and stuff too. So some of what I've done and to help facilitate part of this is, sometimes those Excel documents can get kind of daunting on, I know there's a lot of capabilities to them. And something that might help our users is, you got different YouTube videos out there of people that have shared how to create these, and AI. So I use ChatGPT, or I call him Charlie, to help facilitate some of these steps as well to help uh, know what I need to do to create those lists and make Excel work for me instead of against me. So thank you for that information. Do you have anything else you want to add before we close it out?
So there's a lot of third-party tools. By no means are we advertising any of their stuff, but
Mm-mm.
I just want to highlight you might already have the tool at your fingertips already before you go down that road.
Yep. No, awesome. I did want to add one other key point is starting out internally with the stuff that you already have and building it that way is, you're able to see any errors because you've got human error in there. And, when you're doing that, was it semi automation, you can see it a lot faster before you head it on a mass scale.
Yes, you definitely want to test your automation out in a controlled environment first to
Mm-hmm.
make sure that it's performing the way you want it to.
Yes, absolutely. Otherwise, you you might have, yeah, somebody getting an email for a birthday every day. Oh, all right. Well, we're gonna wrap it up. I want to thank you all for joining us. So, in conclusion, so automation is really your gateway to enhancing your efficiency, saving you some money, and gaining a competitive edge. And so, identifying the right processes and utilizing technologies, especially the ones that are already on your computer and other ones that are out there as well, can help revolutionize your operation and achieve, some pretty awesome outcomes for your business. So thank you again for joining us. Thank you, Chain, for coming on and talking about automation and efficiencies.
Thank you for having me.
So for more insights, please subscribe to our newsletter by visiting coresolutionsgrp.com. It is going across the bottom of our screen. And if you're ready to streamline your business and not sure how, let's talk. Give us a call. We'd be happy to set up a consultation with you. And if you're watching the replay, put replay in the chat. And what did you learn today? I'd like to know more about what who's watching and what we're helping you with. So thank you again for joining us, and we look forward to seeing you next Tuesday at 8 p.m. where we go into process automation or process optimization and data management. Have a great night, everybody. Thank you.